how to price your services as a consultant, you have to know one thing. The most important thing is it's not about what you do, right? It's all about like what you are serving to them. You have to see in the marketplace. See, most people, the number one mistake what they do is, as a consultant, they think it's all about the value whatever I'm adding is all about me giving an exchange of things to them. See, in real world it's not about what we do, it's all about what they get in fact by taking our work. Now, as I showed you a simple example, if you're working in a cycle shop and you're doing a cycle puncture, right? Like puncture it only costs like 10 rupees or 20 rupees, yes or no? Right, tell me yes if you guys agree. And the same puncture if you want to do for a Rolls Royce car or like Audi or like BMW or like Jaguar or like McLaren, it's going to cost you like more than 1000 rupees, right? And it's all about the value what they get. How you have to price your services is value, based upon the value. Now example, you are solving a problem for someone, right? The problem still remains same, right? But whom you are solving matters, right? Whether that person, what he is doing, how much it can add more value. By focusing on that, it becomes simple, easy. As you ask this amazing question, now I'm going to tell you why adding value is like so important. I'll tell you with a story. How many of you guys are excited for story? Tell me story in the chat so that I will tell you the story so that you will be able to relate how you have to price your services, right? See, and there was an amazing like a FedEx, right? Like FedEx is one of the biggest companies when it comes down to shipping, like logistics, all these products in America. Once upon a time, it's like a real story, I believe, right? And it's all about we can understand and learn a lot of things from this story. Once what happened was like there were like lot of things, right? Like lot of things happening in the logistics, and usually what happens in USA is like if you don't get delivered product quickly, like in India, if you order something on Amazon, right? Like I ordered this book like few days back, which was like this book, within like 2 days or 3 days I got this book to my house delivered, right? Whereas in America, what happens is if you don't get like your services quickly and fast enough, what can happen is people can also file a case against you if you are not able to get the results, or like if you are not able to deliver the product quick. Now in that FedEx company, what happened was one day some problem happened, like the machines got stopped for a while, right? And just imagine like so many like millions of parcels have to be shipped around America, right? Like cargo, like some of the things is going to go in ship, some things will go in flight, some things go through bus, van, everything, right? That was a very big container mission which got stopped suddenly because of that problem. The general manager was like so shocked, what happened? The managers, everyone got so shocked, right? And general manager called everyone, all the team functional heads of every department. He called everyone and said, see, we don't have more time, we just have like another 45 minutes, right? And we have to find the solution within 30 minutes. If we don't find the solution, we will not be able to solve it, and we all are going to lose the jobs. Because what happens is if million parcels don't go, like if everybody puts a fine, right? Like everybody, all like the consumer can put a fine on the company, and everybody, like the company will have a huge loss. And they didn't had much time. All the people, right? Like the managers, everyone, senior executives, everybody started to search what is that problem. They went to everything, like every department. They saw the software was good, the computers was running, they on and off the power generator, was it working or not, everything they were able to check, right? And they were like we could not find the problem. After like 30 minutes they came back and said, we were not able to find the problem, how can we do that? And then like they were like again like so sad, what we can do? And like one of the employees said, there was an old man outside that company, right? And someone said, okay, let's ask that old man. And the old man, they asked him, hey mechanic, he was a mechanic who was working outside the company, right? Like a small mechanic. And he was an old man who was like 70-80 years with a lot of white beard. He was very old, right? They called him and he said, "Yeah, I'm going to check it out." He actually came over there and he came with his toolkit, like slowly, and everyone was thinking, why is this man coming with the toolkit so slowly when everybody is so worried? And the old man went above the bridge in that FedEx company and he saw exactly what was happening over there, right? And he just like he saw the manager, like people were telling some old man have come, and the manager said, "Let it be anyone. If anybody solves the problem, it's good to go." And then the person came with the toolkit. He just moved like two screws, right? Only two screws. He just changed it, and automatically the machine started to work. Everybody were like so surprised, and everybody thanked him for the helping him not to lose the job. Because see, if the machine was not working, all of the employees would have lost their jobs because the machine was not working. The parcels will be there itself if the machine doesn't work, the FedEx company, right? And next day, like everyone went, and for the mechanic, the manager had said, "Tell me whatever you want, right? Like we are going to pay you whatever it is, like your bill. Thank you so much, everyone, thank you so much for helping me save our lives," everyone said. And the mechanic went, and the next day he had written a check on the table. On the manager just saw the check, and he saw the price of that money was like $10,000. Just imagine, guys, $10,000 is what he charged. Now, what you can understand from this is, like when the manager was so shocked, hey, how you can demand $10,000 just for coming out there and tightening two screws, right? Like your job is like worth only like $2 or $3, right? You have asked, like, is it too much, right? Like you have asked too much, like why have you charged $10,000? See, and then the mechanic clearly replied and said, see, the screw cost is only like $1 or $2. Yes, you are right, but to know where to apply is the most important thing, right? See, everybody has the knowledge, everybody has the skill. To where to apply was the matter. For that is the price, right? Like which is like $9,998, right? Now you guys have seen, right? It's all about, as a consultant, like you must not focus on how much is your cost involved, how much is the team cost involved, how much hours are you going to put the efforts, or like what you're going to do. Instead, focus on like what is the value it is going to get and what is the value it can give to the marketplace. Just imagine, he charged only $10,000, right? If the company would have stopped and the company would have sued, that is going to be like millions of dollars, right? Now you guys tell me, is it like $10,000 a no-brainer offer, which that old man said, or like getting sued with like millions of dollars? Which one is good, right? You guys tell me in the chat, everybody. And how was this story, right? The moral, like I hope everybody understood. If it was like mind-blowing, tell mind-blowing in the chat, right? And based on that, like you have to put your offer, like your services, and that is how you have to charge, right? And never try to charge less. See, in fact, if anybody tells they're going to charge very less, we will have like more doubt about that person. Just imagine someone who is doing heart surgery for like less than $1, right? You'll be like wondering, who is this doctor charging so less for that too, for heart surgery? Just imagine, okay? One more example I'll give you so that you guys clearly understand. Just imagine an iPhone which is costing $1,000, someone coming and selling for $100, 5,000 rupees. First doubt, what will you get? You guys tell me in the chat. Someone selling an iPhone which is $1,000, which is in the market, if you go to an Apple store or like Reliance or like Walmart, $1,000 iPhone, and someone is charging only like $50 or like 5,000 rupees. What is the doubt you are going to get? Is it like real, or is it's like duplicate, or is it like some repaired phone or something, right? We actually won't believe if it is like less. Right? And if we charge more, people are going to pay more attention, we are going to be happy, client is going to be happy, we are going to put 100%, right? And that is why it is so important as a consultant to know what is that you do and price it like well. It's all about like the mindset game, right? Once you know how much you are worth, right? Only then you are going to increase your worth. If you think, I don't know anything, no one is going to buy, what can happen, I don't have experience, all those things, these are all like limiting beliefs, right? Like you have to overcome all these limiting beliefs. Only then you go to a different level. Like only then you go to the next step, right? See, there is always someone who is charging very less also, and someone who is charging more also. A lot of people have this doubt, right? Like Reliance is an amazing company in India, no doubt. Reliance is one of the best companies, right? And Mukesh Ambani. See, basically, if you see, Reliance actually dominates in every particular sector. Right? Some people actually see the pricing of like Jio and they tell, wow, Jio is like priced so less. See, Reliance actually captures the market where there is lot of masses. The pricing is like very low. Like example, Jio, billions of people, millions of people are able to access. At the same time, you just go and find out in retail industry, right? Like the Reliance outlets which you can see in the major cities, right? In Bangalore, Mumbai, if you go and see, it's like extremely expensive. They charge a bomb for it, right? See, they are able to dominate in both the sectors. You just have to figure out in which way you have to go, and like yeah, based on the market's needs and desires, you have to price your services, right? It's all about them, it's not about you, right? And that is what you have to do it. I hope everyone got amazing clarity, right? And if it was amazing, tell mind blowing in the chat, everybody. And if you are someone who wants to learn more, want to become a consultant, all those things, just message me and I can help you out, everyone. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Have a great day. Do share it with your friends.